May profits be upon you. Welcome to another weekly market forecast. We're looking at the NASDAQ 100. The NASDAQ futures is what we're looking at. The NASDAQ futures. Okay. Now, it's been bullish. Boom. That's it. All right. It's still bullish. Boom. That's it. All right. You can see all these bullish candles. All right. This is the monthly time frame. For months, we've been bullish. Then in November, we closed bearish. However, what we did was price came down, swept the low of the previous month, the previous monthly low, and then you saw the bull step back in, closing well within the range of the previous monthly candle. That usually indicates that we could possibly see some follow through when the next monthly candle opens. December opened. What did we do? We respected the range of this weekly candle wick, right? The EQ of it, if you will, the 50% of it. I always look to see if price can stay above that. If price stays above that, we're likely to continue up higher. And that's exactly what it did. It came down almost to the pip or to the point and rebounded, bounced at the 50% area, and then proceeded to move up higher. We still have 9 days left in the month. Let's see how it goes. All right. On the weekly side, last week closed bullish. Again, it came down to that 50% of the wick from the monthly. All right. And proceeded to close well within the range of the previous monthly candle. That would mean that the next candle that opens up, which is right here, the next candle that opens up should trade towards not only this high, but this high. All right. We should see some follow through with this bullish rally. All right. We may see a Santa rally. Let's see. All right. So we're bullish so far. All right. In the short term, we are bullish. Okay. In the longer term, the macro sense, we are still, the structure is still bullish, anyways. All right. So what do we have here? We have a sweep of the low and then a move up higher. We see that there is a change in the state of delivery right here. All right. We went from a bearish. Let me see. We went with this. We were bearish, and then we changed the bullish. That's it. Now this could be the impulsive move, and we see a correction to it. All right, and we always look for that correction to end. And what do we look for? A sharp move down. Boom, we got it. All right. But what happened? It didn't go all the way to the protected low. It did not go all the way to the protected low. So this looks like an impulsive move, and this looks like its correction. All right. Now, what could happen is price could pull up and then continue back down. And that could very well happen. But I don't think so. Why? Because look at that bearish candle right here. All right, that was 3 weeks ago. All right, and I mean, sorry, that was 3 days ago. All right, that was Wednesday. Then you see the bullishness step in. Thursday, Friday. Could we see some more bullishness? I like the fact that there is these relative equal highs up here. Look at all the way across here. All right, we got a high here, a high here, highs here. This looks like a grand target to aim towards, and I think that's going to be a huge draw. I just think so. It's right there. All right. So for buy side liquidity, thinking that we're heading towards these highs from here. All right, and the fact that we didn't take that low, some people are going to say, "Oh, this looks like a break of market structures." No, it's not. All right. Yeah, this one technically closed below that low, but it didn't trade below that low. Do you understand the difference? So it looks like it's just a liquidity grab and then a move higher afterwards. All right, we grab some liquidity here, and then we made these relative equal highs up here. Pull back some. All right, and where are we? If we looked at this low to this high and measured it sorry, measured it with the Fibonacci retracement tool to this high and move it all the way over here, we could see that we entered price pulled right back into OTE levels, the optimal trade entry, right at 618. Come on, man. Right at the 618 Fibonacci retracement. All right. The heart of OTE. Okay. So, and price pushed up higher, closing above this the high of this bearish candle. That was Wednesday's candle, closing above that. I like the fact that it didn't take out this protected low, and we could see some follow through to these highs. This would be the Santa rally right here, and I'm looking for that next week. I think we're going to be bullish. I think last week's bullish ending, that rallied towards the end of last week, is going to see some follow through to those highs. That's it, folks. Hey, make sure you have a beautiful holiday season over the next couple of weeks. This is the last forecast for 2025. And I will see you in 2026, and may profits be upon you.